Dun, 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 dun. So many movies. Oh, yeah. Movies. There are a lot of movies. And welcome to 4 Movies, where I'll be discussing 4 movies. Usually on average, but today I won't be discussing. I'll be discussing a lot of movies. But this page only has 2 movies, and they don't have anything in common. But most of the time, I discuss 4 movies that have something in common, and then, like tomorrow's video is going to have something in common. But for some reason, I've got on this page, and there's blank spots. And I don't know. I think it's going to be a thing of, like, when I'm done with the booklets, figuring out, having a list of movies that I need to find that I can link them up. And so I have, like, a whole full collection, like a full booklet of stuff with things in common. Of course, if you've watched this series, there was one video at the beginning there that didn't have anything in common. But they were, like, all, like, old movies, so that would be what their common factor is, or that they're in my collection, whatever world it may be. Thanks so much for watching, and here we go. Now, the first movie is blank, so it could be anything. But there are 2 movies. There's 2 movies on the page. So, these 2 movies I would discuss. Then I would discuss movies to link to those movies. Because like I said, there's 2 spots that are blank, 2 spots that have movies. But the movies that are there don't have anything in common. So that the blank spots should be movies that have something in common there. I don't even know. Actually, I do know. Because I got Monkey Bone right here. If you haven't seen Monkey Bone, well worth a watch. Very interesting. Brendan Fraser. But I did have Coraline here, and Coraline has made it out because my nieces really like Coraline. I'm pretty sure I loaned them out Coraline because I had the 3D one, where it was a double-sided disc, so no, double-sided disc not good. But it also had the 3D. I still had the 3D glasses for it and stuff like that. Which is a crazy thing to do because that movie was stop-start animation, whatever, and it had. Well, what in the world they call it? I think they call it stop-mate animation now, or what in the world? I call it stop-start animation. I've always called it stop-start animation. But basically the camera's small, and so it's like one of those things where, like, they have to do in 3D. As 3D to make 3D, you have to do 2 passes of the movie for each eye. So they basically had to go take a picture, scooch over to where the other eye would be. Take another picture, move it, have it scooch back to where the next frame would be. Take that picture, but they couldn't put the camera together because it was such a small distance in between where your eyes would be if you were as small as the Coraline character. That's wild. That's some wild stuff. Awesome, but wild. And so those movies, I know Coraline was here. I have to get another copy of Coraline, or maybe another movie to, like I said, a different movie to link up with this. So I have Monkey Bone. Monkey Bone and Coraline were together because both of them were directed by Henry Selick, who also directed Nightmare Before Christmas, which was a Tim Burton idea, but directed by Henry Selick. And then, but like I said, Monkey Bone also, Chris Kattan is phenomenal. There's a lot of stuff where Chris Kattan did not have. I mean, he was a quirky character in Saturday Night Live. He always played like a quirky character on there. But then this movie, he's phenomenal. I really like his character in there. Like, he plays a dead body that's animated, but it's so good. And he had Corky Romano. I mean, like, I don't have that in my collection, but I'm okay with that. I thought it was okay. Like I said, not bad, definitely not bad. But goofy. And if I found it and I was, like, in the mood, I definitely could add it to the collection. But that could be one that I could add to Monkey Bone. Because, like I said, I have to make a list of movies so that I can have the complete book of stuff. Because I think the other book is not fully it, because it's like, as you get into it, it's just going to be 4 movies. So, Monkey Bone definitely could do Corky Romano to connect those. Brendan Fraser, The Mummy. Pretty sure I have The Mummy on VHS. Pretty sure. Not 100% sure. Pretty sure. I think I can get it pretty easy. But I have Encino Man on VHS. I definitely have that. That could be there. Encino Man and Monkey Ball. I don't know if I have. I don't know if I haven't. I definitely have Encino Man on DVD. Okay. I don't know if that's linked up with anything else, but let's see. No, I don't think so. I don't think it'd be in these next couple pages. No. No, like I said, we're getting to the back pages here. So, yeah. So, that'd be something to mix with Monkey Ball. The other movie I have is Blessed Child. If you haven't seen Blessed Child, you're missing out. It's a gym. A gym. Christina Ricci, Kim Basinger, directed by Chuck Russell, who also did Eraser and did he do Dream Warriors? I think he might have did Dream Warriors. He either did 3 or 4 on Freddy. Like he either did Freddy Nightmare Before Elm Street, Dream Warriors, or the other one. Because like there's number 3 and there's number 4. One's directed by Rennie Harlan, who did Cliffhanger and Cutthroat Island and did Long Kiss Goodnight. And then the other one's directed by Chuck Russell, who also did Blessed Child and also did Eraser with Arnold Schwarzenegger. So he said some other stuff too. I can't. No, he did The Mask. The Mask also. He also did The Mask. And so The Mask. The Mask was probably here. Wait, do I? I didn't. I did Jim Carrey movies earlier, right? Because I'm pretty sure I did. Jim Carrey movies. I feel like I'm going to lose my page, so I don't want to do that. But let's see, Jim Carrey movies, maybe. Jim Carrey movie. Oh no, The Mask is over here. Okay, no, I do have The Mask. So I could link up The Mask and Blessed Child because they're both directed by Chuck Russell. But I could also do 8 Mile because Kim Basinger is the star of Blessed Child, and she is also in 8 Mile. So I could do that. Christina Ricci's also in there. Christina Ricci's in a few movies. I think I just, like a couple videos back, I did, no, that's not Christina Ricci. That's Christina Ricci. No, was not in. No, she was in Addams Family. I don't know. I got her mixed up with Winona Ryder there for a second. I was like, yeah, because Christina Ricci was in Beetlejuice. Yeah, no. Okay. So, yeah, there's different stuff I can mix with that. Anyways, just how long have I been running my mouth? Long enough. Oh snap! Crap! I'm sorry. Wait, I got you. I'm sorry. Oh. Wow, I can't believe I dropped the camera. I'm sorry. You guys okay? Okay? You alright? You okay? Whoops. Anyways, I think I'm going to leave it with that. If you made it this far and you're still watching, thank you so much. You're awesome. Stay awesome. And thank you so much for hearing me rant on, stuff like that. I really got, like I said, that's a adventure for later is me resetting up this book because, like I said, I realized that there's stuff missing and stuff like that, and stuff goes in translation and whatnot. I think I didn't have a Kill Bill because I rented it. I let somebody borrow it and then they never gave it back, which also happened to me. Korn Life is Peachy album, which is where I came into Korn, but that's a story for when I get into my CDs. Thanks so much for watching. I am a physical media collector and an artist, and I'm showing my physical media collection, and I'll be doing a video a day until I get a silver play button or a gold play button if I'm lucky. But thanks so much for watching, and tune in tomorrow. Like and subscribe too. Come on, man. Tell your friends or something like that. Be like, hey, I got friends that like movies, and hey, there's this dude that I know. It's this guy who's making videos.